We are going to see stormy weather returning in earnest this Thursday across the eastern parts of the country. But this morning we are starting off with minimums mostly in the lower to mid-teens for much of the interior. Still rather warm for Appington at 20 degrees, 17 for Cape Town, the same for Gqeberha, East London, and Port St. John's, 18 degrees, 20 for Durban, and similar temperatures around Palabora, Musina, and also Lephalale, slightly cooler in Gauteng, Johannesburg, and Pretoria, 17, 15 for Bloemfontein, and minimums around 19 for Kimberley, Vryburg, and also for Mahikeng. Now, we have a cold front that is heading towards the southwest coastline. That's just a weak cold front. It will be driving some rain-bearing clouds into the southwestern areas of the Western Cape throughout the day, with a slight chance of light rain and drizzle later on in the evening. Otherwise, it will stay sunny for much of western South Africa. The eastern parts will be partly cloudy with isolated to scattered thunderstorms. Fresh to strong winds will persist over parts of the east coast. We have a warning for high fire danger conditions for most parts of the Cape provinces. It is going to be dry and hot in these parts with slightly breezy conditions, and those are conditions that could lead to runaway fires, so you need to be very careful if you're in these areas. Severe thunderstorms also expected for parts of KwaZulu-Natal, Mpumalanga, Limpopo, and the easternmost areas of the Free State. Also be cautious in those parts of the country. And we're expecting Gauteng to stay partly cloudy with isolated thunder showers later on in the afternoon. Thermometers in the upper 20s and lower 30s. It is going to be warm to hot for much of the Limpopo province, also seeing thermometers reaching the upper 20s and lower 30s in most areas. Polokwane 29, the same for Thohoyandou. Beggasport and Mokopane should peak at around 28 degrees. Highs in the upper 20s persist across much of Mpumalanga, with Mbombela peaking at 29. It will be hotter, however, as we go towards Kukuza with a maximum of 32 degrees. It is going to be sizzling hot for parts of KwaZulu-Natal, especially around Umnambiti, peaking at 36 degrees, 32 for Pietermaritzburg and Ulundi. Richards Bay warms to a hot 33 degrees. We are also expecting a hot one for much of the interior of the Eastern Cape, where highs in the mid to upper 30s are expected, especially for the northwestern areas. Temperatures around 29 for Gqeberha and 28 for East London. A warm to hot one for much of the Western Cape, with Beaufort West and Laingsburg warming to 35. It will be much cooler for Cape Town at 25 degrees, 26 for Hermanus and Cape Agala. So hot as well for much of the Northern Cape. Appington 38, 37 for the maximum in Kimberley. Temperatures in the lower to mid-30s will persist around the Free State, with showers for the eastern areas, and we're expecting similar temperatures for much of the northwest. That's all from me for now.